Hello, my name is Nimra Masroor. Today I am going to discuss about articles. First of all, I will give you the introduction of articles. What is articles? What is the importance of articles in English language? So in English language, we have three articles, a, and the. They help clarify the meaning of the noun in sentence. Articles are simply confusing for most vernacular background individuals trying to learn English as a second language. It helps children with their grammar, which will in turn make their writing much easier to understand. The correct use of article is one of the most difficult point. If we leave all the articles out of a sentence, it is usually possible to understand it. However, it is better to use the article correctly if possible. So move on to the next slide. What is articles? Articles are an essential part of the English language as they provide certain information about the noun they precede. A word used to modify a noun, which is a person, place, object, or idea, is known by an article. An article is a word that modifies or describes noun. It is used to indicate the noun is noun. For example, in the sentence, Nick bought a dog. The article a indicate that word dog is a noun. Article can also modify things that act as a noun, such as a pronoun or a noun phrase. One can improve use of the article by learning and consciously applying a few basic principles. Uh, Articles are categorized into two different types based on their usage: definite and indefinite articles. Article "the" come in the list of definite article as it shows uniqueness or specific thing. Article "a" and "an" come in the list of indefinite article as it does not show any uniqueness or specific thing. Instead, it shows that the thing is being said in general. So let's discuss definite article a and an. They do not specify which noun you are talking about. An indefinite article is an article that refers to a noun without specifying it or refer to a noun introduce it for the first time. For example, the sentence I saw a dog at the park uses the indefinite article a. The article a precedes the noun but does not specify which kind of dog it is or provide any other detail about it. Next slide. Rules. Uh, use a, use a before consonant sound like cat start with a k, dog start with a d, house with a h, etc. In natural speech, we do not say a, we say a like a cat. I want to focus on line number 3. It's a little tricky. It's a university because even though university starts with the letter U, the first sound of the word is not a vowel sound. We do not say university. So first sound is Y's ear sound, which is consonant sound. So we say university, a university. In line, okay, in the next slide, in line number 3, honor. The spelling has an H at the start, but H is a silent. We do not say honor, we say honor. The first sound is an ow sound, which is a vowel sound. So this is an honor. Use a and an only with a singular countable noun. We can say one elephant, three cats. We cannot use a and with a plural, but we can mention the exact number. We can say I planted 4 trees. I We use a and when we talk about profession, like I am a teacher. A is used for many things. So the next is definite article. Definite article. We use the when we mention something the second time. A definite article indicates that a noun refers to a specific thing or to something that has been identified previously. For instance, I pluck a flower. The flower is so beautiful. The second sentence used the to refer to a specific type of flower whose identity was revealed. The definite article, the specific and identifies a noun. It also denotes specificity or negativity and other ideas. Let's consider the rules. Um, Whenever the is being used, it is often used to highlight a special out of ordinary instances. Assume I said I purchased some apples. Apples was delicious. I use the here because I have mentioned one particular apple. That is not associated with countries. We use the USA. Well, the USA is not a country but a group, and all the country group like the USA and UAE have the accompanying them. The major function of definite article is to emphasize the noun it is placed before. It comes before a noun phrase and before superlative degree adjective to point out the noun. It implies that a thing mentioned has already been pointed out or redefined. Move on to the next slide. Okay, let's discuss these sentences. So the first sentence, we do not have any article in a first sentence. Children know way home. Some of all the questions that may arise in our mind: which children, all children, specific children, always home, any. Okay, read the second sentence. The children know the way home. Here in this sentence, we know it's a specific children and a specific way home. Now look at this sentence. Children know the way home. Here we can tell it's the children in general and that they know a specific way to get home. Let's consider this sentence now. The children know a way home. In this case, we see that it's a specific set of children and they know one of the ways to get home. We see a different perspective in all these sentences, but without articles, we can't say these things. Zero articles. There are certain situations in which noun takes no articles. No article is used when a plural countable noun is generic or none is specific. Sometimes using an article for noun or noun phrases is not necessary. In this case, we do not use any article using to make general statement, categorical statement. We use zero article. Let's discuss the rules. Mass noun. Mass noun, also called non-count or uncountable noun. In other words, the indefinite articles a and n are never used with uncountable noun. However, you can use the sometimes before uncountable noun when you want to be specific. Here are some most important group of mass noun, which is language. You cannot use the article. You cannot use the article a and before different language. But if there is the term language after it, you can use the article the. Meals. You cannot use the article a and before meals, but if there is an adjective phrase or even a clause that describe a meal, whether before or after a meal, can use the article the. For example, the dinner that was served at the party was wonderful. In this example, the that clause is describing the term dinner. As a result, you can see the article before the dinner. Academic subject, you cannot use any article before academic subject. History is history is my favorite subject. We cannot say that. And history is my favorite subject. Games and the sports. Or okay. Next is proper noun. Proper noun are definite on their own, so there is a need to use an article to define them. We do not use article with the names. We do not use article with the place, with the days and the months. Newspaper and headlines. We do not use articles with the newspaper and headlines, notice and user guides. User guide help you figure out how to see a particular device or service. They may include some warning as well, which are called notice. So when you are dealing with the notices or user guide, there is no need to use of articles. Mean of transport. When you want to talk about the type of transportation you use, there is no need to use article after the preposition by. Like for instance, we went to the festival by car. We cannot say that we went to the festival by the car. It's wrong. Abstract noun. Some abstract noun can be used preceded by articles and some cannot. Common abstract noun include common time and place expressions. Sometimes place and expressions are fixed and we cannot change them by using article between them. Like the man was in jail for many years, in which place and expressions are fixed. We do not use article with other words that specify a noun. Determine, for example, any, some, I, her, this. To sum up, we can say that an article is a very important part of English grammar, and how they are used always depends on the noun that they are referring to, unless that noun is being modified by an adjective. There are various rules surrounding the use of article, yet these are simple and easy to learn. It is undeniable that learning the article a and the presents serious difficulties to the learners. A and the are the 2 out of 10 most frequent words in the English language. The article system is used widely and frequently, intentionally or unintentionally, in all the four skills: speaking, listening, writing, and reading. It helps a critical role in learning the English, as it helps to achieve accuracy and fluency in English language, to achieve communication skills. However, the English grammar article system is one of the uh, most difficult grammatical item for the non-native English speakers to learn, and it is one of the latest to be fully acquired. And English article system is said to be complex. Hence, it is important to teach the usage of the article to the learners. Thank you.